infrastructure world or in a different environment. The first thing, Jenkins works on entire Jenkins works under two kind of concepts. One is like creating job. We can create a job here, okay, and these jobs are going to execute our pipelines, okay. So here we have freestyle project. Freestyle projects are nothing but where we are defining our job in a freestyle way where we can execute it on multiple targets, multiple artifacts. It will send the email or all those things. When you are creating a freestyle job, in that job you are going and explicitly defining everything step by step like this. So you are going to give the description like install Postgre, okay, and here you are going to define how the Postgre installation will work. It will work as a GitHub project, or you are going to execute any specific instructions or something. Okay. Source code from where your code will come. Your code will come from Git or none. Okay. Triggers. What will trigger it? It will trigger like using some manual step, or it is going to triggered by any third party system or something like that. Okay. Environment. Environments are nothing but like in your shell script, right? uh, we normally pass some environment variable, right? Like let's suppose database name, host name, something like that. So you have any environment specific thing that you want to add, something like that. Build step. So how you are going to build the step? Are you going to execute batch script, execute shell script? You are going to execute any other further ANT, mean to say ANT script or something, Gradle script, top level Marvin target. Marvin is nothing but another application that we can trigger. Any timeout you want to run. So for DBAs, majority of the time shell script. So you want to execute the shell script. Let's suppose echo hello world. So basically what we are doing, we are simply executing one simple command, shell command, hello world, and save. So like this, what happened? I have created a small job. The moment I will execute this job, what will happen? Anyone? If I execute this job, what will happen? The moment I will run this job, the hello world command is going to be executed on my host. So built now. Let's see the console output. Can you see this? In the same way, in the shell script, if I go and type df minus h, and if I run this execution, once the execution is done, is the status. This is the second execution. I will simply see the console output. Can you see this? Is this clear? At least the freestyle project. I did it very small one. I have not added anything else, but at least you got the basic idea what this job is does. It is logging into my current system and it is doing executing these commands.
It's in build step, it's checking the syntax error, or if the syntax error is there, how it's a what is a how it is checking
Okay.
the.
Okay. So basically, let me again show you. I have given a description install Postgre, or
Hmm.
I can say run ad hoc commands. Okay. I have not choose anything else. I have simply say execute current build if necessary. Simple, very simple, none. I'm not taking any source control or anything. I have simply in the build step, I have given a execution shell script, execution as shell script. Even I can add another execution also. Let's suppose first one is doing df minus h, next one will do ls minus lrt, and I have saved it. The moment I will go and run this job built now, it is going to execute my job and it will do the desired thing. So I want to see this third time it got executed. If I want to see the output, I go to console output. And now third one is also executed. So currently there's nothing on my current directory. Is this make sense? At least very basic execution using Git, using Jenkins. Because then
Yes.
only I will take you to the further step.
Yes,
So
Abhishek.
now we have executed very small task. Okay. Tell me one thing. How many of you have written backup scripts? Just raise your hand. Raise your hand. Okay. So when you write a backup script, what do? You write a backup script and then after backup script, you pass the variables, right? Everyone aware of that variables?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Everyone. And who does not
Yes.
understand, please raise your hand. Please clear, first of all, clear all the hands now. Please clear all the hands. Now, only people raise their hand who does not understand this. Backup script with some variable or backup script with some input value. Please raise your hand because this is very important. I want to teach you all these things. Okay. So basically, whenever you are writing a shell script or any script, you give some input value, right? To that shell script, right? Right? Then only that script executes, right? Right?
Yeah.
So what we call that input values?
Parameter.
Parameter, $1, $2, $3, like that,
Arguments.
right? Arguments, very good. So let's suppose I want to create a shell script where it will show my input value. Let's suppose vi, I will create this script under opt vi test.sh bash, let's suppose echo $1 echo $2. So the moment I'll run the script and I will give ABC XYZ, the script will show me that, right? The $1 and $2. Everyone understands this?
Yes.
$1, $2.
Yeah.
And who does not understand, just think like this is a script and this is nothing but your input values that you are providing to this script. In other words, I would say database and host name. Let's suppose if this is my backup script, what it will do? It will take this as a database and here it will go and take the backup. Make sense? Yes, Shushan, tell me. You raised your hand.
I did not raise my hand.
Oh, you're still it is on. Okay, you can clear that. No problem. So when you run this kind of script with some valuable, sorry, when with some parameter or argument, it does that work and it come back, right?
Yes.
Is that clear?
Yeah.
So what you can do, you can simply take these kind of script and you can automate this in Jenkins also with certain parameters. So when you are building these kind of jobs, you can also give the argument value. Let's suppose test script with argument, and I will take freestyle project. Okay. Here I will say this is for org test, and simply on my build step, I will say build in the advance. I will say /opt test, and let's build this with parameter. Let's not do like this. I'm just finding the option how to define that. Save. And now no, it's not executing. So let's add that job with some parameter. 1 second. Figure.
I think you have to go with the environment variable. I think. No, in the drop down, advanced. I think. Add environment variable.
No, I want to run it with the argument basically. So that option, where is that option? I think in the new version is that, because in the older version it comes run with the with argument.
Yeah,
So
it
what I
gives
do in
option
option
build with argument. I think.
built with the argument. So that option is not there in the new release, or 1 second, let me find that. So change. And here also that option is not coming. We'll build with the option basically. So, but definitely we can find it. It's not a big deal. Oh, 1 second, I'll find it in the internet also. In case if you install any new Jenkins version or something, if some options are not there, so you have to find the options like that. Otherwise, what will happen? uh, in the new version, you have to find some alternative option for that. Okay, so echo argument 1, echo
So
argument
Abhishek,
2,
will this work? I mean, I have pasted in the chat.
shell parameter name, parameter 2, message. No, I want to show them the very small one actually without doing anything. Just a very small one where I am passing the parameter argument 1, argument 2. Okay, I think I got it. I got it. So $2 and then build with parameter. Where's that option built with parameter? It's supposed to come right here somewhere. Build with parameter. 1 second. Let me do one thing. Value 1, value 2. 1 second. Leave this. 1 second. Please stay. Test 1, 2, 3. Test. Test. $1, $2. Advance. Where's the build with parameter option? Okay. Test. Build now. I think we have to find that option because I want to build my script with parameter. I don't want to execute it directly. So let's do one thing. Second. Do I need to update any plugin for that? No, right? In the new version, no. I don't think so. It's by default comes, right?
Yeah, but I think before creating any job, we have to select that this project is parameterized. Then add parameter, then build with parameter.
Like as per Google in the general section, we need to check box this particular thing. This project is parameterized. Parameterized. Yeah, this third option in top. Need
Yeah.
yeah,
This project is parameterized. Yeah.
Yes.
Then add parameter. I think.
Boolean parameter, I think choose parameter. No, but
Yes,
I
choose
sup
parameter, and then I think you have to put the variable name. I think.
val1 choose required. I think 1 second. I want user to be defined this parameter. We used to get an option called parameter directly. 1 second. In the freestyle project, there's an option I can directly pass this. So run parameter. Okay, I'll find it later. I'll build it and I'll show you in the next class with this version how to do that. But let's do our main topic here. So last time what we did, we have created our scripts, right? In the last class, we have created the scripts, right? You remember? We created the Jenkins script and RDS script, right?
In
So
last class, we have created AWS CLI script and Terraform.
AWS Terraform, correct. So let's take the same script. Let me pull that script again and we will run it. So that at least one thing is done and then we will do the other things. Let me pull my script quickly. I think I have sent the script, right, to everyone last time. 1 second, 1 second. Where is the script? AWS CLI. 1 second. Huh? One second. Did I send the script to everyone? The last script?
Mm. No, I think so.
Oh, no.
No,
No.
right? RDS Terraform,
You have sent AWS CLI.
right? AWS CLI script, right?
Yeah. Terraform.
Let's build a script quickly without wasting time. So I will simply create a script. pwd root create RDS instance.bash. I think I have the script. I got the script. 1 second. Bash. Let's put the script. Let's take the script root. I'll move this to OPT better because sometimes Jenkins will not able to access the root volume. We have to add the Jenkins user to the sudoers. So let me put it on the OPT. chmod 77. I'm putting 777 minus recursive to opt, and let's create a job. I will fix this argument one. I will fix it. But let's do this one first, what we have agreed on, and then we will fix that also, so that you will get the idea what I am talking about. AWS.
So Abhishek, what we are going to, build with the help of that script.
Basically, in the last class, we have created AWS CLI. We have talked about AWS CLI and Terraform. So using Jenkins, I'm just triggering that particular AWS CLI script, and it will create an instance in RDS like that. Very small execution. Just want
Okay.
to demonstrate. And later, once this parameter is fixed, I was about to show you that parameter one also, that how to execute the parameter and everything. But I have to identify why it is not. I'm not getting that option here. Create RDS, and I have to give the full script path. Sorry, it is opt test / opt / my script and save. So what I did just now, anyone? Can I explain? So under the Jenkins, I have created a job called RDS. RDS is going to execute my create RDS instance script, and it will connect. This particular script is going to connect to my AWS account, and it will create the RDS instance for me. Okay. And using this way, I can give this particular job to anyone, and he will execute this job, and he can create n number of RDS instances. This is a very plain execution, but we can add so many other twists, so many other options while creating this instance. So simply build. This might fail first time. We have to fix it, but let's see how it goes. So console output. So see what it says. It says that this particular script can't be executed by Jenkins. Why? You know why it is happening? This is a common issue. First time it comes. Anyone?
Permission.
I think it's not able to find the file. Not a permission issue.
Correct.
It's not able to
It's not a
find the file.
permission. Why it is not able to find? Because this particular tool is getting executed by Jenkins user, and Jenkins user doesn't have the privilege to find the file. Okay, but file is there. File is very well available on the particular location. So what we have to do, either add Jenkins to our sudo or file. One second. Sorry. File name is not correct. Let me correct the file name, and then we will run it again. So in case if you are seeing these kind of error where Jenkins is not able to execute your file, in that case, what you have to do, you have to add Jenkins to your sudoers configuration also under your Linux config folder. Okay, now let's build it and see how it goes. So it got failed.
So Abhishek, one question.
Mhm.
This Jenkins server and the script which you are running
Mhm.
right now are on the
Mhm.
same server, right?
It is on the same server.
Okay, and AWS CLI is already configured.
AWS CLI is already configured. Okay,
Understood.
so what is this error? simple. Backup retention period exceeds for available. Okay, no problem. I will remove it to 2 days. Let's test this again. So India subnet group not found. So what I will do, let me take all these things to the default value. Default. I'm not able to find my file. Yes, last time I think we did everything, right? Using my script file. Yes, I found it. I found it. So let's do that. So in that case, everything will be so easy. Okay, let's take this one. Simple script. Paste. Right, quit. Now let's go to the Jenkins and build it again. Build now. And we have to go to the console output. So what is this? Unable to locate the credentials. No problem. Unable to locate the credentials.
Also, version issue you may face.
Version
Like
we
there is
have
no
already.
19 cannot be found, right? 19 there is no version only.
Right. Last time we did it right, just to make it
Yeah,
fail. You remember?
yeah.
So engine version, not 19. Let's take. How to find the engine version? What is the command? So let's go and find all the instance that is available on US East 1. No. Engine version. Yes, this is the command. This will certify that my database, my current node is able to connect to my. So let's take Postgre 15 point. This command everyone remembers? Everyone remembers this command?
This
This particular command? Last time we did, right? So paste, right quit. Now let's run the Jenkins job again. Build now. Build full. Console output. Unable to locate the AWS configure. Okay, no problem. We'll fix it. Let's run it manually first. Fix all the things. Perfect. So why we are getting the error here if I am able to run it manually? What could be the issue? Anyone?
Do you need any plugin for this? Like,
No, I'm not doing it. What happened? So I'm not executing it over any plugin or something. It's a simple shell script execution. So shell
okay.
script is directly communicating to my AWS account. So let's see what is the problem. And I'm doing it right in front of you knowingly so that you understand everything. Console output. There's a issue which people are not able to see. Can
I think we need to. We need
Hmm?
to
Credential.
enable. The path we need to
Mm-hmm.
include global property.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
I think Jenkins
very good,
is going.
very good. So basically, we have to do which AWS and first of all, who is executing this job? Who is
Jenkins
executing
is
this job?
executing on behalf of us.
Jenkins of correct, very good. So Jenkins is using this job behalf of us. The first thing someone said that it is not able to find the value. So let's do this. Perfect. And let's add this to our. Now let's run it again. Do you think it is useful the way we are doing?
Yes.
Again, it got failed due to computer by. Got it. So what we have to do here? Anyone?
I think in Jenkins we first have to, the way we configure our keys
Uh-huh.
in EC2. The same way we have to do here also. Then only AWS will allow, or AWS will identify, okay, I
Mm-hmm.
have to do this in this account.
Mm. Mm.
Abhishek, do we need to add the path?
Mm-hmm. So basically what is happening, there could be multiple reasons. First reason, my script is not getting executed by Jenkins.
Jenkins.
Why? Because my script is not getting executed by root or my current user. Who's my current user? This guy is able to execute my script. Just now it got executed right here. Already one execution is already sent to the AWS. But excuse me. So currently I have to build a solution like that where root has to execute my script, or I have to give Jenkins the privilege he can run any script. Okay. So what we have to do, we have to go and simply go and either give Jenkins to the privilege to execute all the jobs. Okay. So for that purpose, let's go to vs sudo find Jenkins. If there's no Jenkins, or let me make it more simple. Okay. I will say, what is a command in shell script to run the specific script using some user? How we do that?
-C.
Very good. -C. So let's do one thing. Let's run the script using -C. So on my Jenkins itself, Let's go configure. And what command I have to put here? Someone please help me. Root root minus C, right? No. What is the command? Okay, 1 second. Yes. So let's do like this. Either what we will do, we will just run like this. Sudo minus n like this. Let's see if this works. Apply and save. Let's build it. No, it got failed. So sudo n.
Abhishek, can we try with this option? I have pasted in the chat.
This also will work. So configure. Root my script and minus C. Apply and save. And build now. Let's see. Failed. So what is the permanent solution for this? Now let's go and add Jenkins as a sudo or sudo in the system itself. Okay, or add Jenkins to execute any script. For that, what we have to do? If I have a user called A and I want to give him the privilege to execute any script in the Linux operating system, what we do normally?
Add to wheels. Wheel group.
Sorry?
Add the user to a wheel group.
Wheel group. Very good. So let's do one thing. VS sudo.
Abhishek.
Mhm.
So we can, for testing purpose, we can keep this file in a slash temp location where everyone can access the file.
Right. That also can be done. That also
So
can
instead
be
of
done.
doing this, can we test that and check whether are we able to run that file or not? I think the problem is somewhere related to
A sudo
that,
error. That user is not able to execute this. Temp also will work. cd let's go and change it to
yeah. So issue is with
issue
Jenkins
is
is not able
Jenkins.
to. Yeah, I think
Yes.
we have to use a section where in which we enter credentials, manage Jenkins and credential and global credential, and that we have to access the secret key. We have to integrate. Then I think we can run this job. I think.
1 minute.
Not sure.
I will give you one small solution.
So AWS configure is we perform AWS configure on root user.
Mhm.
So
I'm just
and
waiting for all the things that you people say. Yes, yes.
so can
You
we configure
Mhm.
AWS configure on Jenkins user?
Yes. Got
Yeah,
it.
that we have to do with the
Mhm.
manage credentials section.
Mhm. Mhm. Now
Manage Jenkins.
I finally did that. I have added sudoers under the sudoers. I have added Jenkins to execute anything. Now let's see.
I think it should fail again.
It will
Yeah, it will fail, I
fail.
think.
1 minute.
Abhishek, that was the solution because
La ho raha.
the AWS configure on that Jenkins.
Yeah, also is giving some inputs from that error also.
Just a minute. Just a minute. Yeah, sorry. I was talking to someone. Yeah, tell me. Okay, one by one, let me tell. Let's discuss about this, everyone. How we'll fix it. Okay. Yeah.
So, Abhishek,
Execute
the issue is not with the this permission. The issue is with the credential. So
Okay.
Jenkins is going and logging into your account and trying to launch an
Uh-huh.
instance.
Uh-huh.
So AWS will not allow directly. So we have to first configure Jenkins
Uh-huh.
the way you did for EC2 instance, the way you did for VM. You first run the
Uh-huh.
AWS CLI configure, then you pass your keys. Then with the help of that VM, you are able to launch an instance. Okay, correct? So the
Correct.
same way we have to do in Jenkins also. So in
Uh-huh.
Jenkins, we have to add credentials, like secretly and access key. Then the Jenkins will able to log into your account, and then he will able to launch. It will able to launch. So in Jenkins, we have a section called Manage Jenkins and Credential. In that, we have to add credentials. I think this is the way
Okay.
because it keep on giving the same error AWS configure. Yeah. So even
So
though if you launch some
basically,
new VM,
I think we haven't.
even though if you launch, yeah, okay, go ahead, go ahead.
I think we haven't run that AWS configure from root user
Yeah.
also. I think.
Is it like we are launching some new VM and then and from that VM we are directly running that AWS command without configure first, without registering that VM so that AWS will okay. This VM has a access scan secret key. I will accept the command whatever coming from this VM. So the same is happening here also. The AWS is not allowing Jenkins to run some command directly. First, we have to configure that. Then only AWS will allow any commands from that. This is what missing. That's why we are getting the same issue every time AWS configure.
Okay, I agree on that. Okay, but tell me how I can fix this particular use case. I have a shell script. I'll give you the hint what we have to fix. This is my Jenkins. Jenkins runs all the job using Jenkins user.
So log in with Jenkins user and perform AWS configure.
Very good. So, but not like that. We're not going to do, because if I have 10,000 automations, I will configure 10,000 utilities on Jenkins. That's not a sustainable way, right? So Jenkins is using Jenkins user and executing my script. The moment Jenkins is logging as a Jenkins, AWS CLI is not at all available under the Jenkins. Where it is available? It is available under the root, because we have just executed few commands right here and it was working fine, right? These commands and all from the root user. So now now we have to do something on the OS level, making sure that Jenkins is able to run the jobs using root. And how we can do that? Using the sudoers file. Okay, that's what I have just configured it. And after that, let's run our job again. Systemctl stop Jenkins, start Jenkins. And now let's see if it is fixing the problem. Again, it is not going through. Let's configure that also. Okay, now let's see. Let me force the job to run as a root rather than, Jenkins. Or let's try to configure AWS CLI under Jenkins. No, it is root only, right? So how to do that? 1 minute.
Try sudo.
I think sudo is not going to work because Jenkins users are not. I have
So
another way.
Abhishek, if I
Mhm,
change the
mhm,
script to Jenkins, the ownership,
mhm.
will it not work?
I think it will work. Let me do that. But the problem is it's supposed to run the script from the root user, not from the from the from the Jenkins user. So let's do one small change here. Switch target user to root. My script name, and this supposed to be -c. Apply and save.
So Abhishek, do we need to copy the AWS configure to the Jenkins? In the varlib Jenkins.
No, we have to just make sure that our Jenkins is just Jenkins is able to run the script. That's all. Or I can give access to wheel and he can run my script. Let me force that 1 second. Uh, let me do like this. Oh.
So I was thinking on another approach.
Mhm,
So in system service file of a Jenkins,
mhm,
Jenkins.service,
mhm.
we can customize the user. Instead of Jenkins user, we
Mhm.
can specify root there.
Okay. I'm trying to force this particular user to run like, behave like, behave like root.
Yeah, he is not able to go into root only.
Yes, yes. So we can do this. We,
Abhishek, can we just, simply like in the build, in the build, can we just add ch on Jenkins, uh, Jenkins colon Jenkins and that file name, and then after that run that particular script, because if we are planning to do it on multiple servers, right? So same thing will happen on multiple servers, right? If it is a part of a build.
the way I used to do it, I have just added this to the sudoers. 1 minute, let's see. Now, what is the error? Authentication failure password. Okay. Let me fix this. Configure and simply apply. Save. Still, it is not picking the root. Second.
Unable to locate credentials.
Hmm. Because still it is running as uh,
I think we have to go with that approach only. Manage credential and we have to pass this Jenkins. Then only it will work.
yeah. There's another way also which we can try, but not now. We'll try tomorrow. We can also use agent. An agent will execute in behalf of us, where he will not bother about who is executing what. Let's see. Same issue. No problem. I'll fix this and the parameter one and I'll fix it ready. I'll make everything ready and I will post the fix also what I have done so that tomorrow I will show you working how it how I was expecting it to work without doing any further modification, just handling the same thing using on 2 3 levels. First thing is on the Jenkins level. Let's suppose Jenkins, my job is triggering to my shell script and it is connecting over the cloud to AWS. It is building my RDS instance. That was my plan. I have achieved it multiple times. So that's what I was trying to do. Simply, I will execute this job, this particular job. It will trigger my shell script. Shell script will connect to AWS account and my RDS will get ready. So I'll just fix it and let's connect tomorrow and I will show you how everything is, working. Unfortunately, today it is not working. Might be I have to do some small research on this and I'll make it ready. Make sense?
Yeah.
I have to just fix only one thing. Only one thing. My script supposed to be executed as root. That's all I have to fix. And everything will start working on that. I don't want Jenkins to execute my script because if it will work like that, my future explanations, my future uh, topics are going to be, I have to change my scripts. So basically I want to execute everything using root only. So I'll fix it. In the next session, I will show you how it is working. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Even I will show you the parameter one also. I will apply the parameter. I will do it on that particular environment and I'll show you. Okay, everyone.
Sure. Abhi- Abhishek, can you share us the Jenkins installation script, the one
Yes,
that you did?
I will give you the Jenkins installation script. I will also give you the Vagrant file, which you will
Okay,
run and Jenkins will be automatically ready. Or
all
if you
right.
want, you can take it as an assignment also if you don't want my help. So what I am expecting, the moment you run, the moment you run Vagrant up, automatically the machine, the VM which comes up, right? It
Mm-hmm.
should be coming up with the
The
Jenkins
way we did the Postgres
for
installation,
the
right?
Postgre installation, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that I want to get it done. And meanwhile, I'll fix this and make it ready.
Abhishek,
Sure.
can you share the Terraform scripts? Because AWS
Yes.
CLI is here, Terraform is.
Let me send you this script itself, the one which we have talked about last time, which have both the scripts. One second. So in the same script, you have both the files, okay?
Okay.
AWS CLI files and as well as, one second, let me put it right away.
It's a Notepad one.
It's a notepad one, but also I have shared a PDF file also last.
Okay.
If you go to the recordings, you will find the PDFs also. I have given you the PDFs. Let me show you that also quickly.
Yeah, PDF contains AWS CLI and
Yes,
Terraform also.
PDF contains AWS CLI and you will find it on day 8th.
Okay.
Installing AWS CLI and Postgre deployment. So in this one, I have clearly explained step by step how you can configure it. And same thing you will get it for Jenkins also. Jenkins, uh, I know it is time taking, but trust me, we are not going to do only one pipeline. We are going to do at least 2 pipeline methods. Okay. So even we are going to do the freestyle also. Let me show you quickly. Pipeline method also we are going to do. We are going to execute our own scripts because See, in normal classes or something where people are just showing only one execution, but I'm going to show you all the executions, everything. Okay. So in the next class, I will show you the pipeline method also of execution. And I have my script ready. Let me show you quickly without wasting much time. So copy. I want to show you these kind of execution also.
Groovy scripts.
Yes, I will give you the script also. So build now. And I
So in
want to show
Jenkins, there
you.
is a concept of a groovy script. Is it
Yes, yes, this is the groovy script. That's what I
okay?
will talk about the groovy script. I will talk about how you can execute it, uh, stages, different stages, how the stages is configured. So in that case, what will happen? What will happen? It will clearly show you on the screen on which stage it is running, what stage we are following in. So in that case, it will be 100% visible in front of you. So that's what I am planning to do. Okay. So by tomorrow I'll show you that
Okay.
everything. Okay. Let me fix this and we'll talk tomorrow about all these things. Got it?
So Abhishek, Abhishek, I have a question on Vagrant.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
was trying the Vagrant on macOS. So
Mm-hmm.
VMware Fusion I have installed on macOS, but I think
Mm-hmm.
the VMware Fusion on macOS that is supported only ARM64 boxes.
Mm-hmm. But you have M1, right? M2, something like that.
Yeah. So for that, like what is the solution?
Oh God, you are using which one? M1, M2, M3, which one is your processor?
I think I have M4 something. Let me check quickly. Yeah,
Mm,
M4 Pro I have.
you have M4 Pro, right? Let me check. M4 Pro Mac. And VMware Fusion, which version you are using?
The latest one.
Fusion. I doubt it will work because
Yeah, I tried multiple of times with
yeah, Fusion.
multiple of boxes, but it's not.
It will not. Oh,
So I was thinking you have any other solution on this.
I have another solution, but that is a bit different solution. You have to write your own commands in that case.
Okay.
So for
So
that, you have to use what is native. One second.
I'm going to say like instead of VMware Fusion, do we
Mhm.
have anything similar software which will be compatible with macOS, something like this?
You can use Oracle VirtualBox.
Oracle VirtualBox, I don't think so.
Your Vagrant is working fine, right, on M4?
Yeah, Vagrant thing is correct. I have installed Vagrant and all, but
Mhm.
while configuring Vagrant up now, it's giving me the compatibility issues with the boxes, the Vagrant boxes. It shows like it is only compatible with ARM64, not with the standard one which we are using in general for
Mhm.
servers at
Mhm.
64 and all, 86 and all.
I need to check. Can you install VM VirtualBox and try M4?
Yeah, let me do that. Yeah. Okay.
Because if VMware is not supported, then that is the other option. That is the only option which we have.
Okay.
Okay, so let's meet tomorrow. Anyone have any question? Meanwhile, anything which
Abhishek,
is bothering?
just wanted to
Hmm?
check with regards to your Jenkins when you
Mm-hmm.
told that multiple RDS can be created with this
Uh-huh.
script.
Mm-hmm.
But in the script you have mentioned the RDS name, right? So every time we need to change the name, or how does it work?
Very good question. So there are 3-4 methods of execution for executing these kind of things. Okay, I will give you all the method one by one. Just stop me if you don't understand it. Okay, so as you people are very new to the this topic, I have took very simple execution method where I have simply created one script. Under the script, I have simply created one single command, and I have hard coded everything, right? I have hard coded everything. But tomorrow, when I will show you built option with parameter, there what I am going to do, I will put in the same script, I'm going to put one if condition. Okay. And under the if condition, what I will do, I will define a variable. Let's suppose I would say if variable is 2, create 2 RDS instance. Okay. If I will pass variable value as a 5, my script is going to execute the same commands 5 times like that. Okay. And it is going to give the name to some value. Let's suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. So that is the option number 1. Okay. So you are handling the multiple RDS execution in your shell script itself. Are you getting that? First of all, currently I am executing only one time this, but in my script itself, I will put some parameter and I will force my script to run it based on that variable value. Let's suppose if my variable is 5, I pass the same script saying, I will say, I will create the script like that. This Postgres version 15.5, create 5 instance. Okay, like that. And root password Oracle. The moment I will execute this script, what will happen? For example, this script will create Postgre RDS instance, this particular version, this many instances, and this is going to be my root password like that. So I'm going to show you actually in Jenkins how you can pass these values using built option. That's what is I was not able to find it on my Jenkins, which is looks like it is very latest version, and few options are not here and there. It's not there. I will fix it and I will show you these kind of execution. So this is option 1. What is the other option in Jenkins? I would say this is a very basic execution, basic one. What are the other options that you can choose? You can also choose Jenkins plugins. So Jenkins provides you some plugins. Using these plugins, you can simply configure your AWS account. Can you see there? Credentials, and using plugin also you can run all the execution part. But when you are using plugin, the configuration method is going to be little different. It is going to be handled in your job itself. The job which you are creating, right? You have to define everything there itself. And the moment you will run that job, it will create, and it is going to create all the infrastructure on AWS side. Okay. What could be the option third also? What is the third option that we can use?
Agents.
What was agents? Agents. Other option I'm interested in, which we have already explored in the last time. We are using AWS CLI command, right? So what is the other possible way? Terraform. So even you can in your execution, build execution job, in your build execution job, in your freestyle project, you can execute the complete Terraform commands here. The moment this job will run, this particular job which we are creating, let's suppose the job name is some XYZ, your Terraform script will also can get called and your RDS instance will be created. I'm just giving you very basic idea, but going forward, we will add more options to it. Like we will add Git, we will add Git action when we will read about DevOps. I will going to explain you that also. Is it good? Are you clear with these all options?
Yes, Abhishek.
Do you think it is going to be meaningful in your day-to-day job, like whatever we are doing here? Can we automate things like that?
Yeah.
So let's fix this. And I will show you tomorrow with both the options, like with build option, with build parameter, and we will run this script and we will create one AWS instance also. Okay, makes sense? We'll meet tomorrow, same time. Okay.
Thanks, Abhishek.
Thank you, Abhishek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye,
Thank you,
everyone.
Abhishek.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you.